Hi, everybody. Uh, this is Larry of Larry Arts Production. I guess you would have assumed that. Basically, I'm the only guy who really works and does shit on this channel. Um, uh, okay, so this is an update video, and this is gonna be hard because I try my best not to be depressing on my channel. My channel is made for entertainment. My channel is made to brighten up people's days. So this is very out of my comfort zone. Uh, and, here we go. So Tuesday morning, 3:24 a.m. Central Standard Time. My grandfather passed away. He passed peacefully. I don't know if it was in his sleep or not. They didn't tell me. Uh, so that happened, and it's really that's really the only preference is just grandpa. My grandpa passed away recently, and right now is the funeral processions. Today, after this video, I gotta go to the funeral home, sit down there for a while. Tomorrow, we bury him. Uh, so I don't. I don't know what to say, really. I'll be honest. I honestly don't know what to tell you folks, other than I know what my main reason I'm here for is to talk about channel. What's the update about, other than it's your personal life, Larry. Yeah, this is an update, and we feel bad for you. I hope. um is just, what do you mean by an update? Well, I hate doing this, and I legitimately hate doing this and doing these to you guys all the time. I'm gonna have to take another break, and it'll be a month long break. It's just I didn't do this last time. What? And you might want to ask yourself, you might be asking yourself, what do you mean last time? September 2013, my grandma passed away. And I did not announce this at all on my channel. I did not say, guys, I'm taking a break. I just left. American Reviewer was like gone, basically. Not gone. It was just, well, yeah, I guess gone. Um, what else was I gonna say? Secret Transformers show was halted. Everything about that show, movie and all, everything was halted. It really, and not to mention, my first girlfriend broke up with me within that same week. So I didn't tell you guys the first time, and I feel utterly terrible about it. I think I mentioned it on the Transformers fan page, the actual fan page, about my leave and everything, but I never told you guys about it. And I felt terrible about it, and I'll be honest. I felt terrible that I did not tell you guys where I am at and what's happening in life. Now this happens, I felt it was right to do it. It made sense to me. Um, I don't know what to say because I don't want to say the wrong thing and I start crying, and I don't like to cry on my channel. I'll be honest. I don't like crying in general. Um, so will there be any videos? any videos at all. Well, I talked about it last night with Groundbridge people, Scott, Bryan, Zat. I think William was there, Mr. Boogeyman. And Scott said necessarily a live stream wouldn't be a video that I need to like plan out. And I was like, that makes sense. And probably I will do that. There was supposed to be an episode of Rec Room this weekend, but because of this, I honestly don't feel like doing it this week and give myself a little bit of leverage, a little bit of wait time on that. And the reason I was on Rec Room last night is I just needed something to ease my mind off of everything that was going on. And our after hangout, after show hangout, that helped me out really very much. But um, um, the reason this isn't a video where you could see my face is well, number one, the camera on this laptop sucks. Number two, I normally every time I make an update video on my if I film an update video, I end up not liking it. I don't know, just something about like if something it feels I don't know, something feels bad. I don't know what to tell you the right word. Something feels odd doing that. It feels like I'm scripted for some reason, even though I script nothing I do. It just feels scripted doing that. Meanwhile, if I go on here about a hangout, it's personal. Everything I can't just edit it. I can't delete. I can delete it, but it's there. It's happened. So back to what I was saying about videos. There, if Michael wants to do a thought corner, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind hosting that. If Bryan and the gang wants to do Rec Room, fine. I could. Well, it is my show, but well, half my show. Honestly, I still consider Bryan to be a majority owner of it. It is technically still his show, but anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, if I feel like a Rec Room, it might be next weekend. Actually, to be honest, might be not for certain. Certain. Might be next weekend. Who knows? I originally wanted the Rec Room this weekend to be a roast, a Larry Hankins roast, but it never got materialized who wanted to be in that. I never got to ask anybody. So I want to shoot for May for a Larry Hankins roast because I think that'd be fun. Plus, also, if it was this weekend, I think I would genuinely not. I don't know. I don't think I could handle it. I can handle roasts. I can always handle people shitting on me, but I don't think this is the right week. Sorry, I had a hangnail or whatever the hell that word is. So, and another video I probably would do are unboxings. If I get any packages, I don't mind taking them. Well, not taking them. Just if someone sends me stuff, I don't mind opening them up for the camera for people because they sent me this stuff. I want to show my gratification back. Uh, what else? There was another kind of video I had in mind. Had something. But what to take away from this is I'm not going to be working on Secret Transformer show. I'm being honest, there was going to be an episode this month, and I had planned it. I had everything figured out, who I wanted to be in it, everything. And honestly, I don't think will have time to work on it in April. So May as well, maybe when that episode comes out. That's all I can really say. And I feel terrible about it, but I don't know if I might work on it during my break, but it won't be up during my break, if that makes any kind of sense. it'll be like my last break in um, last year, whenever I just still worked on stuff while I was gone, which honestly I shouldn't have done, but whatever. It stressed me out more than it should have. Anyway, like I'm saying, nothing really big and scripted. I know I mentioned Michael pitched an idea for a show for me, Storytime with Larry. I love that idea. And I told him I would make that a show, but not this month. Maybe in April. Um, Nothing big and scripted. American Reviewer wasn't going to come back in March, but for sure I'm not working on American Reviewer, just to let you know that. Uh, um, there might be a little I don't know, there might be a little pop culture stuff, like basically talking about the media and such. Like, I don't know, for example, reactions to the Ghostbusters trailer that came out today, which, by the way, just downright reactions are just shit. Trailer's not necessarily bad, but this is not about Ghostbusters. This is about my channel. Um, I just nothing big, nothing scripted. Scripted in quotation marks. Um, will I be working with anybody else on their stuff? Yeah, I mean, I know that sounds like a double standard thing, that I won't work on my own stuff, but I will work with other people. The thing is this: with other people, they're still the big part of their stuff. I'm just their either I'm their like small percentage, whether it be 33% to 50%. That's still, I know 50% is not a minor number. It's still half. That's like still half of a big thing. But anyway, just I could still work with them on that. Not as much, but I'll still try my best to work with them about things. But uh goodness, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but like I don't want to say names necessarily. Well, first off, Bryan, yes, I'll still work with you on stuff during this month. Of course I will. I always will work with you on anything. Um Crosshairs production, the whole Crosshairs production team, that'll work. The whole Crosshairs production team, yes, I'll work with you. Anything you'll want. You can, whatever you want me to do, I'll definitely work with you on that stuff. Just, but for my channel, for my own sanity, I probably will not be working on anything other than just maybe, that episode of the Secret Transformer show, so I could put it in April. Who knows? I know there's for sure going to be an April Fool's video, and it won't necessarily be like a clickbaity video. It'll just be like a just quick joke video. I won't tell you exactly what it is yet. That's the fun of it. But I'll be honest, as a video I wanted to work on last year, but it didn't happen. But that's beside the point. Point is, oh hey, one viewer. I was about to wrap up. Sorry. So yeah. Taking a month off. I'll be back April 1st for sure, at least. But like I said, there might be Transformer Stock Corner. I'll probably run Transformer Stock Corner for Michael. I don't mind doing that. I don't have to put a lot of effort in that. Just click a picture and all that. Rec Room, not this weekend, but hopefully maybe next weekend. Who knows? And then um, unboxing videos. I'll be fine with doing unboxing videos. So that's about it. That's all I really got. Thank you guys so much for watching my stuff. At the recording of this right now, I'm at roughly 3 subscribers, I want to say, away from 800 subscribers. And I definitely wanted to do an 800 subscriber special. But because of this, I don't think I'll be able to work on it soon. I would love Rec Room to be the 800 subscriber special if I get him in time, that in time. But then again, I don't think so. Who knows? I might do a live 800 subscriber special. Who knows in life? But thank you guys for watching my stuff. It really means a lot to me that people are willing to waste their time in life, in the day, to watch my stuff. Whether it be really, really dumb stuff to something I really put my heart into. That means a lot to me. And I can never thank anybody enough for doing that kind of stuff for me. I it's just thank you guys so much for everything you guys do for me, and I really am very thankful for everything anybody does for me. Bryan for introducing me to, for basically being my breakout role. Shockwave 514 being a great friend. Meeting him live is also really cool. Um, Nicholas, for all the shit you send me. Sorry for saying shit. That's not the right word to say. And for all the stuff, all the gifts you given me. Some of the stuff I don't even think I deserve. Max, for taking me under your wing for many things. I look up to you, honestly. Still do. Joe, for putting me in Broken Mirror, letting me meet a bunch of wonderful people. There's some other people. Ashton Animations, you've been a great collaborator. You have fantastic work, and I love working on your stuff with you. Um, Anybody who's voiced for my show, Jack the Animator, Jason Goodchild, aka Orbital Bacon, um, TFA 1024, which, by the way, I'll talk about you in a second, and many others. Thank you for all the stuff you do for me, with me, not for me, with me. And it helps me out with my vision for what I want my shows to be like. I thank you guys so much. John Bailey for sending me a line years ago, which I still have and I still need to use, which I do have a plan to use. So who knows? And I know I said I had something to say about TFA 1024, but I've literally forgotten whatever it was. But you're a good man. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. So I think I need to get going. I gotta be at the funeral home. I'm like already a bunch of hours late. I just couldn't sleep last night. It wasn't over the thought about my grandfather. It was just more along the lines I just could not sleep. So, um, anyway, guys, thank you for everything you guys do for my channel, with my channel, whatever. You guys rock. And I can't not thank you guys enough. I try my best to do contests, but even that's just not enough. So, oh boy. Thank you guys so much. And if you're disappointed about no videos, I'm sorry, and I can relate. Anyway, guys, take care. Goodbye, guys.